Hey there, how are you today? I hope you're good. I just realized that we don't really know each other that well, and maybe that's okay, you know? Maybe you don't really want to get to know me, you know? Why would you want that? But I'm pretty sure that for some people out there, this is really important. They really need to know who they are getting subscribed to. So that's why for today's video, I'm gonna share with you 21 facts about me that no one cares, I don't care, you don't care. It's not gonna make one single little difference in your life, but I'm gonna share it anyways. Let's go. My music taste is all over the place. I guess that because I like rock music, people really think that I'm always just stick to that music style, but actually I listen to everything. If you open my Spotify right now, you're gonna see Lil Peep, then Taylor Swift, and Lana Del Rey, then Guns N' Roses, and then some really random stuff that we never saw in life. Of course, that my favorite music style is rock, so that's why you're gonna see a lot of grunge and classic rock on my Spotify, for example, but I'm very open-minded. I always say that as long as it's good, I don't really care about what it is. I grew up in the countryside of Brazil, so that means that I grew up listening to Brazilian country music, and yes, it sounds exactly like what I just said. That good. And yes, I'm Brazilian, and not having English as my native language when you like music and lives in another country is pure humiliation sometimes, because I forget the lyrics all the time. Sometimes I feel really shy to sing out loud on concerts because in Brazil, I can get away with bad English, you know? I can pretend some stuff, but here, if I sing whatever I'm feeling the song is, people are gonna notice. I misunderstand the lyrics all the time, like the time that I thought that it was a Backstreet Boys song, and it was like, you are my fire, and I sang, you are my father, and all my friends were in the car like. Or like the time that I was trying to show a music video to a friend and I got pissed because I couldn't find Joanne of Lady Gaga, but actually the song was John Wayne, and because it sounds pretty much the same to me, I didn't know it was a different thing. My top 5 favorite bands of all time would be Nirvana, Aerosmith, Green Day, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Bring Me the Horizon. I'm completely obsessed with set lists. I love set lists more than anything on this life. I love to search for the set list before going to a concert, and I love even more when I get the set list. I've already got it into a literal fight over a set list of Foo Fighters because, dude, they totally gave it to me, and this huge guy wanted to steal it from my hands just because I'm a way shorter than he is. The expression "fight like a girl" was born after me because I got the set list. This is how it looked like now.
Fight over it all over again, because dude, that was like a pop-up concert, you know, it was like a secret one, like with this really rare set of songs. Do you think I would not fight for this?
My favorite songs change all the time, but of course I have like my lifetime favorites, right? I created a playlist. This is Cami's playlist with my favorite songs of all time, like the top songs that I've ever listened to. But my top 3 favorite songs in life, the songs that I love the most, are Happy Song by Bring Me the Horizon, All Apologies by Nirvana is a song that I got a tattoo over here, and Dark Necessities by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've already been to 89 concerts. The best ones were Bring Me the Horizon, Green Day. Green Day is so good live, you don't understand. I would pay whatever to get a front row of Green Day, okay? You don't understand how good it is. Foo Fighters is really good, and Aerosmith. Aerosmith was one of the best concerts that I've ever seen in live. The worst ones were Justin Bieber, Queens of the Stone Age. One of the Bon Jovi concerts that I've been to was really bad, but Blink-182, I don't like Blink-182 live. I've seen twice, I didn't like it. And the concerts that I really want to go to, that I'm dying to go, is Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've never been to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. It hurts. The Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney. I really want to go to 21 Pilots. My list goes on and on, but those are the ones that I really want to go to. I always say that my music taste is like the underground of the mainstream. I am not that kind of person who is always looking for like new artists or new music. I know, ironically. I know a lot about the underground LA music scene, but it's because I live here and I see that all the time, but other than that, I really don't know. However, the things I know and love already, I really do love. So I'm always gonna know like those really random secret songs that no one knows about because I listen to all of the albums, I know the collabs, I know the feats, I know everything. The shows that I've seen the most on YouTube or whatever were the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert that they did on Rock in Rio in Brazil in 2019 that of course I didn't go to. I love the set list. I love the fact that they are playing in Brazil. I love the fact that the energy is so good and big, and I've seen that concert so many times that I got to the point that I know exactly what the members of the band are gonna say. And also one show that I've seen a lot is the Bring Me the Horizon one that they played in Royal Albert Hall. The thing about this Bring Me the Horizon concert is that they're mostly playing the album That's the Spirit, that is one of my top 3 favorite albums in life. And like, it's a rock album, it's aggressive, it's, you know, hard and deep and dark, and they are playing all those songs with an orchestra, so the contrast, it's so beautiful, so delicate, that I'm completely obsessed with that show. I can't play any instrument, I can't sing. People ask me those things all the time. Unfortunately, I can't, but I have a really good ear. So if you're playing something I'm gonna recognize right away. I can name any song I like in less than 2 seconds. Literally, try me. Okay, open my Spotify right now, play any song in less than 2 seconds. I'm gonna tell you the name and who is playing that. That's a talent. Come on, that's a really good talent to have. I can spot the layers of a song. I like CDs better than I like vinyls. I know this is controversial because the vinyl sounds so much better. It sounds vintage, sounds sophisticated. I love collecting vinyls. I love when people give me vinyls as a gift, but I don't know, I have a thing for CDs. When I was a kid, this was one of my favorite things ever. You know, like people would give me CDs and I would write on the CDs and I would like download my favorite songs and put it together. See, I've always been Cami's playlist. The noise, you know, when you put them together. Isn't it pleasant? Look, when you open, you see it has like those little books in here. I love this. It's so satisfying. I have a personal problem with Oasis. There are some bands that I don't like. Coldplay, I don't like Imagine Dragons, I don't like yooo, I really don't like yooo, but I do have a personal problem with Oasis. I would listen to all of those people on repeat is too much, but I would listen to all of those people a lot for a week, but I wouldn't listen to Oasis for 10 minutes. I use it to collect concert tickets. It's pretty cool and it's really cute. Like, here's my concert book, and they're going bad because I put like some plastic on it. I didn't know I couldn't, but here are some of the concerts that I have. I have like Bon Jovi, I have Aerosmith, I have another Bon Jovi. This one was bad. Here, the Guns N' Roses ticket was digital as well, and I saved the... Oh yeah, I drove this because of Alice Cooper. Well, oh, what was green thing? You see, this is why it's good to collect those things. I forgot about it. This Green Day concert was so amazing. I literally saved everything that I could from that concert. That's why I always say I don't care, Green Day can charge me whatever. I'm gonna go to their concert. This is the Nirvana exhibition. This was so good. Oh, look at that. It's completely gone. Who played on that day? I know I saw Panic at Disco and Blink-182 on that day. Oh my god, this is so cute. This was Panic at the Disco at Staples Center. This was Steven Adler when I met him. I went backstage and he autographed this. This was the Call Gen 2018. Here was Def Leppard and Journey. I can't either, you know. It's really not for me, the music. Don't Stop Believing. Here was Slash. I met Duff McKagan on this day, and here was Steven Adler again, and after that everything was digital. My favorite songs at the moment are, let's see, Migraine by 21 Pilots. Hell yeah, I just listened to their album to make a video, and Vessel is for sure the best 21 Pilots album so far because they're releasing new music. I'm also obsessed with Baby I'm a Queen by Sophie Tucker. I've been listening to My Body Hurts a Lot by Sophie Tucker as well. Oh, this song, Palms, but you have to listen to the version with Channel 3's, okay? It's Dress. I think it's Rest. I've been listening to this song by Kurt Cobain, and I love her, and it's just like one of his home recordings, you know, so it's pretty rare and raw, and I think that's what makes it good and beautiful. This new album of Paul McCartney is so good. I would say Bleed Like Me by Garbage. Those would be my favorite songs. I am completely, entirely obsessed with documentaries. It's one of my favorite things in life, for real. And of course, I love music documentaries even more. The best music documentaries that I've ever seen so far are Montage of Heck, that is the documentary of Kurt Cobain. I'm gonna talk about it in a second. And Everybody's Everything, that tells the story of Lil Peep. I love the documentary so much. It's so good. It's heavy. It's hard to watch, but it's a really, really good documentary. And I used to date one of Lil Peep's best friend, and he worked on the documentary, and we never really talked about it because obviously, you know. And I'm also completely obsessed with biographies. I love biographies so much. The best ones that I've ever read were Acid for the Children, that is the biography of Lee of Red Hot Chili Peppers, who is my idol, but the book is not good just for that. I really want to do a video on that book. I have to make a video on that book. I loved It's So Easy and Other Lies, that is the biography of Duff McKagan, the bassist of Guns N' Roses. I loved Heavier Than Heaven, that is the biography of Kurt Cobain. I got into Nirvana because of the documentary Montage of Heck. That documentary, it's so good. I swear I've seen over 50 times probably. I don't know, that documentary for me became something that I watch when it's like I need emotional comfort, you know. Basically, like I said, it's a documentary of Kurt Cobain, but it was produced by his daughter. The documentary is so personal, you know, like they really talked about his life instead of his death, and they don't really focus on the drugs or Nirvana or anything. You really get to know the human being Kurt Cobain, and I felt so connected by everything. That this is how I got into Nirvana. I got to listen to them like endless. I got a tattoo, and it was one of the things that were very like mind-opening to me. After that documentary and Nirvana was when I really got into music, and this is how I am right now. I have a guitar pick collection. I love getting guitar picks. Those are the guitar picks that I got at big concerts. So this one I got at the Alice in Chains concert. I actually got two, and one of them was a blue one I used to carry on my cell phone, you know, like on the case, and then I dropped. I know exactly where I dropped. In a random store in Upper West Side in New York. This I got at the Incubus concert. It was like a Halloween concert. It was pretty fun because you had to wear a costume, you know. This is a Blink-182 one. It's pretty funny how I got this guitar pick because I actually went on a date. The guy literally gave me a concert ticket to go on a date with him, and when the concert was over, I got to him and said, look, you're gonna pretend you're my brother. Go distract the security. I'm gonna try to get the guitar pick. So we had to enter a different section in order to have access to the set list and guitar picks and etc. And he didn't. The guy never called me again, but I got my guitar pick. That's the only thing that matters to me when I go on a date. This is the Foo Fighters one I got straight from Pat Smear. I humiliated myself so much for this guitar pick, but I don't care because he bent over and handed the guitar pick to me. He knows it exists. Oh my god. This is a David Grohl one that I got at Foo Fighters concert, and this was hidden in my set list that I fighted for. So you see, fight for what you want, you know, because sometimes the rewards are better than what you think. Wow, that was it. Speaking of collection, I have a really interesting collection of Post Malone cards because my friend, for some reason, every time when we have a holiday, she gives me a Post Malone card. So for example, here we have Home Alone Under Quarantine. She just gave me To Survive Quarantine. This one we have Happy Birthday, You're My Sunflower. You'll never be Malone because you have me. And I love Post Malone, honestly. I love Post Malone. And that's it. I think I shared enough. I think now you know me pretty well. Then you can decide if you're gonna get subscribed or not. But you are, right? Because we're gonna be friends. You're gonna subscribe. It's gonna be so much fun. Go subscribe, like the video, come on. So that's it. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I see you in the next video. Bye.